Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, everyone. It is the 20th of May, 2021. Hope you all have had a good week so far. Taking a look at Cardano. On the current weekly chart, first off, I am on the road still, so that's why it sounds and looks a little different. But yesterday, pretty substantial drop where we saw things fall down to the 50% and, the 236 and the 382 Fibonacci retracement ranges. Interestingly, this occurred when there was a Kumo twist on the daily chart. If you look at the weekly, the candlestick formation is an inherently bearish one. It's known as a hanging man. It can get worse if it moves back up higher to close to the open of the week. Then we get this gravestone doji is what it's called. There's candlestick wise, it does not look very healthy. And then that problem exists still with the RSI. It's been so elevated, and we have this pinch, this cross under happening on the composite index below the fast and slow moving averages, and the percent B is still under threat from crossing below 0.8. So there's a lot of things pointing to some type of corrective move. However, as somebody who uses point and figure charts, excuse me, point and figure is void of the element of time and volume. And so as a point and figure trader, I also know that time in a lot of ways doesn't matter. And as a Gannist, that is antithetical to Gannett theory. Anyways, the range here does point to some continued movement south. And I think we should be a little afraid of this, because regardless of how much time it took to do this move, you could look at this candlestick and the price range it traded and imagine there was another 30-40 days before it did what it did. That is a decent range that occurred on the weekly. We've gone down as much as 60%, and that has been bought back up. But the current weekly indicators and oscillators do not look very healthy. It's a pretty impressive close. Next week's going to be the big teller. In the short term, for those who are bullish and want to look forward to continued rises, Cardano continues to perform very well. There's a short-term daily trend line that may break to the upside. Look at the daily chart going into today, because it's an inside bar. Thursday's close was an inside bar, and because this is an uptrend, we would look at taking a long above the high of the prior day. So that would be almost right on the $2 flat mark. And you would want to wait for today's candlestick to close. When I'm saying today's, I mean the tomorrow's candle, which is already opened. So that's what you should look for. The daily RSI does support. The RSI and the composite index are showing similar troughs, and they are both pointing in the same direction. There's no divergence between those two oscillators. And then we have the percent B oscillator floating back into neutral. It may cross down below the 0.2 level. If it does, that's where you'll want to watch for a short. From all of us here at Exchange Rates UK TV, thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe.